Guys, Wally here, and I am back, and this is the next video. I don't know why I keep doing this weird thing where I point one finger and I knife hand with the other, but it's gonna stay. Knife hand. By the way, if you didn't know this is a military term. It's called a knife hand when you do this. So I'm gonna put some chop sounds in here. It's like, right? So that's what I do. So knife hand. Anyway, so what I want to talk about today is networking skills. And so I talked about in one of my other videos about how I first learned networking from going to music festivals, actually camping music festivals. So basically what I did is I would befriend all the people around my tent, so I would make sure that my stuff wouldn't get stolen, nobody would mess with my things, and I would be, for the most part, safe, right? Safety and group safety numbers. But what I want you to really understand is the power that comes in networking skills really comes from the ability to be a chameleon. Right? So that's really what I like to identify myself with. Sometimes I call myself a chameleon because I can be in any crowd of people because of my networking skills. So whether that be a crowd of professionals, whether it be a crowd of for lack of a better term, rednecks, right? For lack of a better term, I'm hanging out with some hood people, like I'm hanging out with some whatever, right? So what I mean by that is whenever you learn how to network properly, whenever you learn how to really mold and shape and build interactions and build rapport with people, you're not really gonna have much trouble. You're not gonna have much trouble molding into your society, molding into the group of people you're in. And the reason that's important is because I know that a lot of people have jumped around a lot of different friend groups, right? Me specifically, I'm the greatest one of that, right? As a kid, I grew up and I was like the preppy kid, so I hung out with all the smart people, right? And then I crossed into the gaming world, so then I hung out with a bunch of nerds for a while. And then I was a freaking jock, so I hung out with athletes and stuff when I played soccer and tennis. And then when I got into college, I hung out with a bunch of stoners because that's what I did. And obviously I used to sell drugs and that kind of stuff. So so obviously for people that, you hop in all these different friend groups, it's hard to freaking mesh into each one, right? Because they're way different. It's really weird whenever you think about it, but most people, whenever they think about their friend group, they typically stick to one kind of friend group, right? Like the guy that was a jock in high school probably hangs out with more jocks that were jocks in high school. Not to say that all jocks hang out, just say that kind of personality type, they typically hang out together. So I totally understand what it's like to hop from different groups and then have to assimilate, right? Because I can't go into a gaming group and be talking about business all the time. They're gonna be like, what the hell? I don't want to talk about this. I don't talk about motivation, success, and goals in a gaming group, right? Why would I want to do that? All I want to do is play video games, right? So when I'm in that group, I can't talk about that. But if I'm in an entrepreneur networking group, absolutely, I can talk about my goals and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's networking skills, right? That's understanding, how to talk to people, what crowd you're in, how to deliver your message to each individual crowd as you talk to people. And then, as you guys know, there's some people that you hang out with, you just don't bring up what you do in life in general. Or you can't even hang out with them because all they do is complain about what they do, right? That's networking skills too, being able to deal with those kinds of people, right? So that's all I really want to explain to you guys is really whenever you master networking, whenever you're able to talk to people and communicate effectively, you really don't have anxiety anymore. I used to have really bad social anxiety. I used to be like, I'm not sure what to say. Sitting in front of a girl and be like, I don't know how to talk to you. They're a person, right? It's different things like that. So I used to have really bad social anxiety. And so when you have bad social anxiety, you have no idea what to say. But the reality is once you develop the skills of being able to assimilate and talk to people and deliver your message and knowing what people understand and knowing how their brain works, then it's very, very easy to assimilate and talk to people. So that kills your anxiety, right? Why are you worried about talking to somebody that you know a lot about, know everything about, you're able to deliver your message appropriately, you're not going to offend them, right? You've learned these essential skills of talking to people and communicating, right? So guys, I really wanted to communicate that with you today. And so if you like this content, like my channel, comment below, smash the subscribe button, right? And guys, if you want to learn the free formula to sales, it's leads plus closing equals sales. Click the link below to join my Facebook group where we talk about all that. We talk about lead generation, Facebook ads, closing, doing cold calls, cold emails, all those different kinds of things, right? And then if you would like to listen to our podcast, subscribe to our podcast below. It's the Knowledge Boner Experience, where we talk about giving you those light bulb aha moments. That's what we call a knowledge boner. And guys, I will see you in the next video.